Hey church family, I hope you're doing well. This is my weekly update, and today I want us to focus on some really important words from Philippians chapter 4, which speak into the situation that you and I are very much in at the moment. The Apostle Paul writes this in Philippians chapter 4 verse 8, "Finally, brothers," and we can add in here sisters, "whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." And today I want to encourage you and I to think about our thinking. In this season of lockdown and in this season of pandemic, I want to really encourage you to think about what you're thinking about, and more importantly about the inputs that you're taking into your mind. When I was unwell a couple of years ago, Lorna and we spent quite a bit of time talking about the inputs that I was going to be taking into my mind in that time. I jumped off all of my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I really restricted the amount of news that I was listening to. And the reason for that was that I didn't want, in a season when I was vulnerable, to be filling my mind up with things that may not be helpful for me, that may trigger anxiety or worry in my heart. And at this time that we are going through, the inputs that we are taking into our minds does have a huge impact upon how we view the world and how we experience day-to-day life. And so I want to encourage you to do a bit of an audit of the inputs that you're bringing into your mind. How often are you clicking on the BBC or another news app? How often are you clicking onto your social media sites? Because it's important that you're aware of this, because each one of these things is feeding your mind. How many hours are you spending on Netflix, sucking things into your mind? Friends, none of these things are wrong, but in a season of disruption and in a season when we're walking through some unprecedented times, it's really important that you're aware of the inputs that you're taking into your mind. However, the Apostle Paul, he's not just concerned with what you shouldn't be taking into your mind. The whole purpose of these verses from Philippians 4 is, friends, I want to encourage you to actively be sucking things into your minds, but make sure that they're admirable things. Make sure they're beautiful things. Make sure they're things that are going to bring wholeness into your heart and into your mind. And so, again, I want to encourage you to take some time to think about the things that you can be bringing into your life. Obviously, God's word is the most important thing that we can be filling our mind and our heart and our imagination up with. I want to encourage you to make the Psalms a priority for you at this time. The Psalms fill our lives up with beauty and wonder and awe at who our God is. And so I want to encourage you, make that a priority. But there's more than that. Our God is an amazing, creative God. And I want to encourage you to take your daily exercise in God's creation and use that for a moment of drawing in God's wonderful beauty, God's wonderful creation into your heart and into your imagination. I want to encourage you to maybe explore poetry, explore good, wholesome songs. I want to encourage you to explore great dramas that speak of great themes that will bring wholesomeness and wholeness to your heart. The Apostle Paul is showing us that it's really important that we monitor and edit and evaluate the things that we are drawing into our hearts so that we can be in a place of wholesomeness and a place of stability in our lives. And so, friends, I want to encourage you this week, do a bit of an audit, and more than an audit, I want to encourage you to be filling up your life with wonderful, beautiful things that will help you to think and to feel in wholesome ways as we walk through this pandemic. God bless you all. Look forward to seeing you again on Sunday on our live stream.